I'm pleased to be joined in the studio by Katrina Lendis of the Montelors Early Childhood Council. And did I get that right?
Good job. Yes,
In
very perfect.
MECC, you call it MEC, right?
Yep.
So, but yeah, Katrina is one of the amazing people from that amazing organization. That it's well, let's get into, I guess, first of all, what the organization is. But before that, thanks for coming in and thanks for making time for us today.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
So, MECC, what's tell us a little bit about its mission and its history, if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course. The Montelors Early Childhood Council has been around in this area, I think, since the 90s in some iteration.
Okay.
And since 2008, it has been the Early Childhood Council, which is a advocacy and support group for families and community and all of the early childhood care providers in that area. And
Okay.
we do awesome things like the Children's Festival. We coach and support all the early childhood teachers in the area.
All right.
And we help with policies and procedures. And our values are that all children are valued, healthy, and thriving. That's our mission.
So you kind of have a unique position in the community. I mean, as far as nonprofits go, sometimes you run into some overlap, but really, your mission, your position in the community, I'm sure fits in well, among the other nonprofits that and you probably work with them a lot, that kind of address family issues, address crisis issues, things like that. I'm sure you all have a great working relationship, right?
Yes. We hope that no door is the wrong door,
Right.
And we try to work with everybody that serves not only children and not only families, but those that support children and families, because it takes a village.
Yeah. So what is the dynamic of this community from your observation? As far as, I mean, obviously an organization like yours would not exist if there wasn't a need for it. The need to advocate during early such a formative time for children, as far as developing not only academic and scholastic skills, but character issues, physical growth. It's just such a critical time. What is the kind of the community dynamic, the state of the community, so to speak, from your organization's perspective, in our unique area?
Wow, that's a poignant question. Thanks for asking that. Well, we know that we have a fabulous community and that we're all doing the best that we can. As parents, you and I both know what it's like to raise children in this area.
It has challenges, doesn't it?
What the council also knows, and according to what's called the Kids Count data,
right,
is that our area is the one that's struggling the most. And I can say that because there's data stating that we're 25 out of the 25 top largest counties, Montezuma County, for children's health and well-being.
Okay.
And so the council tries really hard to make that not so.
Right. Almost trying to work yourself out of a job, so to speak.
Exactly.
I mean, wouldn't that be great?
Yes. Yeah. I'll go garden and play with my kids.
Man, that sounds like a plan. So again, we're visiting with Katrina Lendis of the Montelors Early Childhood Council. Talk, if you can, a little bit about what. I mean, you kind of touched on the services that you offer, but let's drill down a little bit more about your participation and your work with early childhood, teachers, instructors, and that sort of. Is it sort of a resources support role? Is it? I mean, what exactly do you do for our fabulous, admirable teachers?
That's an awesome question as well. Wow. Well, our council itself comes at it multiple ways.
Okay.
In my role, supporting early childhood teachers and also all the staff, directors, everybody from top down, is to go in and do what's called reflective coaching, which is kind of coming at honing their skills as a teacher,
Okay.
and also doing observations and help supporting them in what's called quality improvement, which is kind of best practices laid out by the state of Colorado
Okay.
on what an early childhood center looks like, so that the children get the best environment and experience that they can and set them up for success in the future.
So don't hang hatchets on the wall. There's point number one. Don't hang hatchets up on the wall of an early childhood. Yeah, the state might crack down on that. No, I'm just joking around. But so and then when it comes to advocating on behalf of quality of life for the early childhood phase, not only in this area but this world at this particular time that we live in, it's I mean, COVID was one thing. Since then, it has become more and more challenging. And I mean, just me stepping on the soapbox here, kids are taking it on the chin these days, and it seems like whatever it is, the forces of the world, whatever, that it do everything they can to peel away the innocence of children at earlier and earlier ages. Is that something that you're seeing as you look at individuals out there?
Yes, it is hard being a child these days, and navigating what the new world is. We see a lot of children right now that were what do they call them, the COVID babies,
Right.
And they don't have the social skills or the readiness skills
Right.
that children before them had more naturally, because they had more experience out in the
Right.
world.
Right.
So and that kind of snowballs, and that's harder for families
Mhm.
and their caregivers, and that's harder for their teachers. And,
Yep.
everybody just wants to support and rally behind each child, and the work is cut out for us.
And as that snowball rolls forward, that becomes an issue societally as well. I mean, in the quote unquote real world as well. So intervention in this phase in life, just absolutely critical, isn't it?
Definitely, early intervention shows a lot of proof that's where it's at, man.
Right.
Healthy kids are ready kids,
Right.
and also it's easier to keep up than catch up. And so that's actually part of why the Children's Festival came to light, was to provide free health screenings and development screenings for families prior to entering kindergarten.
Right. Which, thank you for transitioning into that. That's coming up really soon. And let's talk a little bit more about that event.
Awesome. Yeah. The Children's Festival is near and dear to my heart. I think I've been coordinating it along with my team, my wonderful team, since 2014 or 15.
Okay.
It's been going since 2009, so this will be our 14th year.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
It's tough to keep the ball rolling for that long around here for any initiative, but especially for something, I mean, that's so impactful like this.
Yeah, and it has been a little bit interesting keeping it going after the pandemic.
Right.
But we're going back to our roots this year, where we have 2 bookend events for families, and the Children's Festival we always have historically have in April, because that's the month of the young child, and then at the end of the summer we have our backpack and supply giveaway,
which is also an amazing event, and I mean, just well received in the community as well.
Yeah, thank you. Last 7 years, average of 500 backpacks given away every year.
Wow, that's amazing. So, in April every year, when is this year's Children's Festival?
This year's Children's Festival is the last Saturday in April. It is April 29th.
Okay.
From 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock at the Cortez Recreation Center.
9 to 1 at the Rec Center. Okay. And give us a little insight into the variety of services and things that'll be available there.
Yeah. Like I said, we have our main point is our health screenings.
Right.
So we have behavioral, social, and emotional. We have growth, dental with free fluoride treatments, and we also have hearing and vision. So it's kind of a one-stop shop for making sure you're ready for school.
Who all do you have involved in those elements of it? I mean, obviously you have to kind of cast the net out there and pull as many entities in as possible.
Yeah. So we have.
Feel free to name drop.
Thank you. We have BOCES doing our. A lot of them.
Okay, all right.
We have Cortez Integrated coming for dental and growth, and then we have Tyler Underwood that's going to be doing our vision.
Vision, okay.
So yeah, it takes a lot of relationships. It's all about relationships.
Right. 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Cortez Rec Center. And if anyone needs more information, can they reach out to you either,
For sure. You shoot me a line via our Facebook page.
Okay.
And that's probably the best way.
Okay.
And then I will get back to you.
So you want to look up MECC on Facebook and just like and follow and get updates and all that good stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Great. All right. What else do you want to throw in here?
Yeah, I would love to throw in a couple other things. We
Sure.
have a lot of activities and resources given away by our community partners that we discussed. We have live entertainment by Bentley Monk going on, and you guys coming out for a live broadcast, which is going to be really fun. We have a touch a truck happening that day as well with the helicopter from
Oh my gosh.
the hospital.
Wow.
Knock on wood that no one gets hurt that day and they're able to come.
Right. Yeah.
And if it's okay, I had a couple of people to thank.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, first I wanted to thank my family because they deal with me
It's
throughout
always,
all of these
that's
events.
a separate battlefront altogether, isn't it?
Yeah. They're the creamer to my coffee, and they're
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
And
good.
also, our whole team at the MEC office, they're amazing.
So, just as far as that organization goes, you have staff. I'm sure you have volunteers as well.
We do. So we have our actual staff, and so Vanjie McCoy is
Right.
our council coordinator, and myself, and we have Lottie, who's our mental health consultant,
Okay.
Adrian, who's our outreach coordinator and EQIT instructor, and then we have Andrea McAlpin, who's our newest member, and she's an amazing powerhouse that's helping with family child care home creation right now.
I'm surprised you got that roll call all in there. My goodness. I don't even remember the people I worked with in the office here, but
It was a struggle. I was closing my eyes.
Wow. So, great staff, but any
We have a whole council of other people, community members,
Right.
that's open to any community members
Okay.
that would like to come join our council meetings every month that are interested in early childhood in the community.
And we do get in the past we've gotten notifications from Vanjie about those, but so they're open meetings. Anyone who wants to dive in,
Please come,
offers more
get your feet
perspectives, doesn't it? Offers
Yeah.
more perspectives and voices, and helps. It really does help shape. I mean, literally shape the future. So,
Yes, I like
Yeah.
to think so.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Our sponsors, you guys, KRTZ, and the Lore Foundation has provided some funds for us for this year.
Good.
Remax Mesa Verde, shout out to Carol and Trista. Tiger by the Tail, Lan and Bill are always
Right.
helpful.
Right.
Mesa Verde country is amazing. Actually, I think they're why I'm able to talk to you. They made the connection for
Okay.
us.
Great. Well, thank you, Mesa Verde Country.
Right. The amazing team at the Cortez Rec Center and CREA and John at the City of Cortez. He's awesome as well.
Wow.
Kiwanis Mesa Verde. I actually haven't met with them yet. I will next week. But they always support us.
Yeah. They're a great organization.
A surprising one is Bombas Socks. They partner with me. I'm the community outreach for them, and so we'll have some Bombas Socks for our families at the event.
Wow.
Bentley, like I said, Bentley Monk is just this amazing powerhouse and always willing to give his talent and time to our community's children. So he's going to come out and play with a special guest who's near and dear to my heart, my daughter.
All right. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, that's gonna be really fun. And then our community partners and organizations, there's too many to name, but you'll come see them at the event. And then mostly I just wanted to say thank you to our early childhood providers and teachers in the community.
They're amazing, aren't they?
They are, and they have had a heck of a time, and they deserve so many accolades.
And what I've noticed by watching them, for them, especially since the pandemic, but ever since, it is project upon project upon project piled on them, and they do more with less than pretty much anyone I've ever seen. So yeah, that's
they really do. You know, you can pretty much guarantee that the wonderful people at Walmart get paid more than the people watching your children and giving them the best foot forward that they can have, and that's a really sad truth.
A labor, a labor of love, to be sure.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't do it to get rich quick. You do it because you have a passion for children, and you do it because you have a passion for the future. So and compliments to you and everyone for doing that. Your organization is just so needed, and there's so much that you've done. So much left to do, isn't there? There's never going to be a shortage of work and resources to hustle and things like that, is there?
No, there's not, but it will always be worth it.
Yeah, okay. Children's Festival again coming up on April 29th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Cortez Rec Center. And of course, that's on North Roger Smith Avenue in Cortez. And check out the Montaloris Early Childhood Council on Facebook, and Katrina Lindis of MECC. Thank you again for taking time to visit with us. Hopefully, it wasn't too grueling and painful. And we want to invite you back anytime. You're welcome back, and love to sit down and chat some more.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.